How's it going, guys? I'm Christopher McGee with Holladay Real Estate. Today we're in Holladay, Utah. So if you're in Utah or thinking to move to Utah and you're interested in the Holladay area, this video is what you want to watch. So Holladay is the poster child for how in real estate, location means so much in pricing. Let me give you a good example for what's going on right now in Holladay. Right now in Holladay, there are 42 homes actively on the market. The least expensive of those homes is $700,000. The most expensive of those homes, I think it was $6.9 million, okay? And there's neighborhoods like the one that I'm in right now where homes are gonna be between like 700 to 1.1 million, okay? But there are whole neighborhoods where nothing's gonna be less than like 3 million. Now, if I pick up a house in Holladay that's about 700K and I put it across the street of Highland Drive and put it down in Murray, it just went from about 700K to about 500, 550K. And if I take that same house and I move it way out west and put it in like Magna, it's gonna be like 475K. So location means so much. And now the question is, why is Holladay, Utah, what is it about Holladay that ups the value of homes here so much? And there's several answers to that question. One, East Bench, close to the East Mountains, right at the mouth of Big Cottonwood Canyon. Two, this municipality of Holladay has really well controlled the amount of commercial development that can go on here. And so it's very well protected in terms of how quiet the neighborhoods are. There's not a lot of commercial development, there's not a lot of retail. What retail there is high end, and that is mostly like personal training gyms and spas and some other high-end stuff. For most of your shopping, you're gonna go just outside Holladay to some other areas. Holladay's full, it's known for having heavily wooded lots, so it's super green. There's a lot of trees, as you can see, just walking down the street that we're walking on. And so the real estate value in Holladay is so high. Attractions in Holladay. So like I said, there's a lot of retail that's pushed just outside of Holladay because they've done a very good job of controlling how much commercial space is developed in Holladay. But behind me is the mostly open space of what used to be Cottonwood Mall. These were my stomping grounds when I was a kid. I have stories of Cottonwood Mall. But as you can see, it's for the most part empty space now. About a decade and a half ago, they closed down Cottonwood Mall and announced plans for the Holladay Hills development. As you can see, there's some high density housing units going up over there. When that's all done, it's going to include some, on the lower level, retail, shopping, entertainment, fitness, and even some corporate offices. And there's already part of this development, some higher end townhomes and single family homes here in Holladay Hills. This is all slated to be done in 5 to 7 years. So around the year 2030, this place is gonna be the jam, Holladay Hills. But you don't have to wait for the Holladay Hills development to be finished. Holladay butts right up against the north end of the Big Cottonwood Canyon. There's a lot of great restaurants and other commercial developments right around here, including my favorite sushi place, Mint Tapas and Sushi. There's a couple other locations as well. And my favorite golf course is across the street over there. It's the Mill Rock Golf Course. It's beautiful. Schools in Holladay are across the board exemplary. So you've got about a dozen elementary schools to pick from. You got Oakwood, you got Bonneville, a bunch of others. Grades from B- at the low end to A at the high end from niche.com. And the Utah Board of Education rates them all anything from typical to exemplary. Some of those schools, you know, more toward the typical end, but most of them honestly toward commendable and exemplary. You got a couple of junior highs, Olympus Junior High and, I'm not remembering the other one off the top of my head, but both good schools. And then two high schools to pick from, two public high schools to pick from. You got Olympus High, which is right behind me, which is the graded the better of the two. And the other one is Cottonwood High School, both good schools. Cottonwood High School grades like C+ and typical to commendable. And Olympus here grades at like a A and exemplary across the board. So great schools in Holladay, Utah. And of course, I'd always be happy to represent you if you're looking to move here or within the cities that I represent here. Have a good one. Thanks for watching.